Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. And he'll get it up past the...
Let's go, man. We got all day. I'm gonna send you to bed with this loss. This is gonna hurt you the most. I've sent VA ass to bed with a loss on his head. He's going to sleep now. Fucking bomb. Right, I'm talking about right, man, right, six, come on, bro. On the 6-yard line, bro. He couldn't even score to take the win. Right there in his hand. Fuck out of here.
20 to the 22-yard line. The first carry now for Adrian Peterson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
Brandon, I know you played the fantasy football game, and Adrian Peterson has to be a popular pick for owners. But this year, a tough season for him. A knee injury early limited him to 72 yards total for the season.
Yeah, early indeed. Week 2 on that knee injury. So 72 yards, as you said, for the year. Came back, admirable, hoping to get him into the playoffs, but didn't look like he was ready to return.
One guy I never count out, though, is Adrian Peterson. I expect a monster return in 2017.
It's a gain of 20 that time. And it'll be a Minnesota first down.
Let's go.
Bridgewater gives to his tailback, Peterson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard can slide up to the 2nd level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football. That play never got off the ground because of the defensive front. They owned the offensive line, which allowed the linebackers to see their openings and run straight to the ball. That's why that play just never had a chance.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. 4th down, they're going. Bridgewater. Deep drop. He's going to wind up and and it's caught inside the 10. A big connection on that one. 35 yards.
We know it's tough enough to pick up first downs on 3rd down plays, but when you go for it on 4th down, sometimes you're actually just praying, and on that play, the prayer was answered.
Give him 3 on the gain there. 2nd and goal. The starters now on offense, and Stephon Diggs, our first chance to see him today.
Brandon, remember we had this conversation about how highly recruited he was in high school. Didn't quite live up to it in college due to some injuries, but boy, is he...
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jarek McKinnon. 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Format to send it away now following the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Rodgers now on 1st down. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Anthony Barr from his outside linebacker spot. He comes up to drop him for a loss of 10. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. A good pick up there of 20 yards. There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case, they were just taking care of their zone coverages, their responsibilities on the field, and the offense found the open space.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down. And here's a look at the starting offense. And the Vikings are going to beef up their secondary here. 6 DBs on third. On the give, this is their fullback. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Bullshit.
So they're challenging the spot. If you're a coach, you hesitate to throw the flag anytime it's a spot discernment.
You certainly do, because you feel like that's not one you're likely to win, and you may need that challenge flag for later in the game.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. And a look at the Vikings defensive unit.
Harrison Smith is a player I love to watch. Whether he's ranging deep as a free safety or near the line of scrimmage where he makes more plays, keep your eyes on him.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Rodgers to throw on second down. Steps away to his left. And it's hauled in by Jared Cook. Oh, you can't teach that. Touchdown.
Whatever. I ain't got to do with that. I ain't got shit to do with that. Whatever.
Jared Cook, 50 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
And now out comes Minnesota. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Those the guys up front, or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. They come out here in the eye. Back to the ground. This time it's Peterson. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47. Tackle there by Clay Matthews. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8.
Let's go. We're going to force you to make the plays. We're going to force you to make plays. I don't care about that. I don't give a damn.
Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out. They'll come out in the pistol.
Hey, man.
Bridgewater now on 2nd down. Left side caught by Diggs. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. That one goes for 36 yards. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
That's a run. Don't fall for it. That's a run. That's a draw. That's a draw. Don't fall for it. That's a draw, man. Don't fall for it.
Second down, Bridgewater.
Hey, out of bounds.
And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
You can't put up 30, if you can't put up 30 points, bro, you're not
Format to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
You got it.
And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're hoping to capture some of that magic they had last time out when they were able to put together a scoring drive, but they're still down here, Charles.
Not the major concern, though, because of what you talked about. They scored the last time out. They feel good about themselves. They feel like their game plan is now in effect. They know how to attack and what plays they want to put together. But they've got to keep it moving in the right direction because, as you did note, they are down on the scoreboard.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got to a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to air one out. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Then it's Clinton Dix with a pick. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities. I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
He's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete. Toward the sideline, did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge, and that's good enough for a 1st down. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you at important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Rodgers on the bootleg. So a minute 56 to play in this first half. More from Minneapolis after this. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a down look. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's got his target. It's Cobb. 15 yards through the air on a first down.
Well, we always hear about the connections some quarterbacks have with certain receivers. I think this guy has a connection with just about everyone. Didn't mind throwing it in there against double coverage to him.
Shows some confidence, supreme confidence.
Big-time confidence that he would make the play for him, and he did.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Second down, here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up.
All right, it's football 101 to know that the quarterback controls just about everything on offense. But a lot of times what gets missed is that the center controls line play. He has to communicate to the guards and the tackles what type of front they're facing, how they're going to block it, and what adjustments need to be made sometimes on the fly as a defense will shift. Give the center a lot of credit because for the most part, he's got big defensive linemen over his face all game long that he's got to try and block and protect this quarterback and create space for his runner. In this case,
and he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Jared Cook as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They go back to the air here after the INT. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell, and that'll bring up second down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
To throw, Bridgewater. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasize.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is down deep into Minnesota territory. It's a big play that time for the Packers. 64 yards. And the offense moving quickly to the line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Ty Montgomery taking it in from 11 yards out. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Now Crosby for the point after. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
He's winning now. down, chump.
Now after the touchdown, here's
You're losing,
Crosby to kick it away.
You're a bomb.
Now it's Patterson.
You're still losing. Look at that.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half.
This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator was looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there. So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kyle Rudolph, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have tied it. They can grab the lead with a PAT. Format to send it away now following the touchdown. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, gave up the score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. They come out here in the eye. Rodgers with a keeper. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
And when all you want to do is keep your drive going, quarterback sneak's a great call, isn't it? Pick it up, get a new set of downs.
And on third down, usually you'd think fourth down quarterback sneak. There, though, it worked on third. Now the fourth-year man from Texas A&M, Christian Michael. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Tackle made by Everson Griffin.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Caught left side by Cobb. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Well, that was well defended. And as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
And he finds Cook. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. So he makes the grab and the chains move forward.
Nice job by the offensive line, giving them time to complete that first down pass.
Jordy Nelson, wide on one-on-one coach. He's going there. Fuck that.
They'll run it now out of the gun. He hurdles him.
Should get a gold medal for that one.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They'll come out in the pistol. Now Rodgers throwing on second down. This is Cobb with a catch right side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And they're going to speed things up here.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
A good pick up there, a 22.
This is tough as a defender because it was well blocked, but someone has to find a way to make a play. Otherwise, you're doing exactly what the defense is doing now, watching the offense celebrate a long game.
Look at that play Aaron Rodgers right there, bro. Whatever. Let's go. Let's go fucking foul time.
Back now at beautiful new U.S. Bank Stadium. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth. Now this will be the 9th play on this drive. They come out here in the eye. On the sneak, Rodgers. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Rodgers with a keeper.
I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak, no place to go. Hey, give him credit. That's a good, solid game there on the sneak.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Rodgers taking it in. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off.
Still going to it. You got to stop me, bro.
They'll again try for 2, this time from the 7. Rodgers will throw for it. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. Last time they were out, they scored. Still trailing here, though, so some work to do.
But it's okay in terms of mindset. Because they scored the last time, they're not quite as worried about being down on the scoreboard because now their confidence is a little bit higher. They feel like they've got something going, and they feel like they can attack again and put more points on the board.
Are you scoreboard watching if you're the offense, or are you just focused on this drive?
We wouldn't be telling the truth if we said that they didn't scoreboard watch. Everyone does it to some extent. But you've got to set it aside right now and just focus on this series. That'll take care of the scoreboard if they punch it into the end zone.
Second down following the run. A play fake to Peterson. Now Bridgewater looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Morgan Burnett.
And that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good. So they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
I want to hear a kick. I'm going to put you away right here, man. Right here, once and for all, nigga. Right here, once and for all time. We're going to run this motherfucker down to the last minute. You bet that. We're going to put you away. We know what to put you away. We know how to put you away. He's moving that fake. Why did he do
On
that?
second down, here's Rodgers. He's got time. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And a short return to the 6-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, it totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He's got his man on the crossing route. A big play there for Minnesota. And even 40 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that and have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock the defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
There's so many definitions of a complete back. I think most people think a guy who can block, a guy who can catch, and a guy who can run. But how about when you put it all together as a runner and you can fake people out, you can be shifty, and also run with some power and break tackles, as we just saw on that pickup.
They come up in an offset eye. Bridgewater fakes a give to Peterson. Over the middle, he's got Treadwell. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 30 yards there. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, a Turkey Bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year and the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like they're drawing them up in the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
They come out here in the eye.
You know how they be. I live for big money like this. I live for big money like this. I live for big money like this.
First down, here's a run with Peterson. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 2nd down to the offense in search of 6 yards. Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Adrian Peterson, 14 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now here are the Vikings faced with a big 2-point conversion attempt. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
Now a handoff. It's Christian Michael. And some room to maneuver. He's at the 30. 10, 5. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Michael, 64 yards. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Well, at this stage in the fourth, I thought they might work it down the field a little differently, but they go with the run. Hole opens up, and he's gone.
Were we mind melding there? Because you're thinking differently, meaning throwing the ball, right? I'm with you. With that time on the clock, I thought the ball would be in the air on just about every play. And they came back and got them with a surprise because I think the defense was planning for that as well. That took some fortitude as a play caller. Give him high marks for making it happen.
And now out comes Minnesota. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down in those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
He can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got two more to use here in the final stages. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dive. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down.
I'm the best. I'm the fucking best, nigga.
He'll look to throw.
Look at that. Game over, nigga.
It's
Look at that.
incomplete.
He can't beat Aaron
They had to
Rodgers.
go
I
through
told you
with
that.
such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
I know you don't. I know you don't want to play no more. Whoever that in my ear, he's a bum. Andrew, you a fucking bum. Get out my fucking ear.
The offense now about ready to take possession here. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Another timeout called by the Vikings now. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back.
You can't beat Aaron Rodgers.
Shift together here from the D-line.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Shut up. Nigga, shut up, nigga. I can finish you right here. I ain't got to show you shit, nigga. And I shouldn't show you shit. I should.
And defensively, a dive look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
I'm too fucking good.
Here's Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams.
Look at that, bro.
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal.
Told you, nigga.
And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice that one more stop their pain. Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one off.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And now it's 2nd down.
I know we're doing this game live, but let's step into the film room for just a second, because when they review this play, oh, the negatives are going to be incredible on this one. Rolling out to his right. Yeah, he's right-handed, so that's a natural spot for him. But he throws back across his body, back into traffic.
Big no-no.
Oh, that's a monster no-no. The only good thing that happened, it fell incomplete. Very fortunate. That was a good play, an incompletion that feels like a disappointment. The ball was tipped in the air, a chance for an interception, and you can just feel the whole crowd coming together thinking, this is the big play we've been looking for. And when it falls to the ground, a little bit of disappointment, even though it was a good play. And that was a nice play. He knocked it away, but obviously you want the interception in this situation. You want to take away any chance that they have any decision to make on 4th down. But things happen so quickly in the end zone, in this compressed area of the field, that you're just happy to knock it away and not allow a touchdown.
And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
I'll show you guys. You can't beat Aaron. Let me tell you who beat you. Chris and Michael.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaunt. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Minneapolis, so long, everybody.
You can't compete with that. Shut up. Garbage, nigga. Let me stop.